Radio.
Micky Mann.
Guest of the hour is here, Micky Mann. How are you doing, bro?
Hey, Shalom, man. I'm highly blessed and favored. It's feeling good to be in the building with y'all, man. How y'all doing today?
We're doing great to have you. Great to have you. Thanks for coming in. We're doing good. It's Labor Day weekend. We hope everybody is celebrating. I'm trying to celebrate as the weekend continues on. We are here with Micky Mann. I met you in person. I played your music and we had spoke through people before, but I met you at the show we did at the 420 spot.
Yes, sir.
With the big van out back. Ooh, it was live, man. If things weren't so heavy at the time, that would have been. It was. You turned up, and it was a nice little kickback. But it would have been. It would have been something much bigger at a bigger time. And we gonna get back with them. Hopefully, everything will return. You know, of course, at a different time and be bigger.
No mask. You know next it will. Time. No mask.
No mask. No mask. But you know, it was a 420 occasion with a 420 company that does.
Ultimate 420.
That's it. Ultimate 420 does dispensary tours around Arizona, around Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
You can get up in a nice air conditioned bus, listen to music, and hang out with your people, and they'll drive you around. To me, it's a great thing to do on your birthday. You know, you drive around, get all them free pre-rolls for your birthday. That's what I'm looking to do for my birthday this year. You know,
can't go wrong with it.
Nah, buy one, smoke one. Buy one, get two. Smoke one every spot. You know, smoke a free one if you got one. Get a BOGO. You know.
Everything.
I didn't never love a BOGO till I moved to fucking Phoenix. Now, man, you can't. If I see if I see BOGO written anywhere, that shit catches my eye, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love a BOGO.
Hey, no cap. But for the same way.
We had a great show. That was impressive to me that it was a kickback crowd. It was like a vibe. It was a mellow thing. But you turned up.
Oh, I got it.
And everybody that was in the room felt the energy, and it was like immediately it went from kickback, mellow vibe to this is a hip hop show.
Thank you, brother.
And that was your energy that did that. That was your energy.
Thank you, bro.
And shout out to Money. Shout out to Monique Lynette. Everybody that put that show on while we're talking about it. Shout out to them.
Everybody keep working in the city, man. You know,
everybody is working, and there's so many artists, and I'm constantly amazed at how much I enjoy the music of the artists of Arizona. I really do.
What?
I'm an old head, but out of all the new music I hear today, I like Arizona's new music better, even in the mainstream.
I said the
and you're one of the
same
reasons
thing.
for that, for
Oh,
real.
thank you,
But
bro,
I do.
for real.
I like the Arizona music, and I love to see artists come up and get their first shows or get that experience and get to the point, you know. And then I also loved the established guys that are just so them, you know, Yo, Charlie Goo, guys like that are just, they are their persona, they are who they are, and everyone knows that, you know.
Charlie Goo got that slack.
I just gotta, if you wanna, I can't remember everybody's name of their company, but if you need to get that slap in your vehicle, Charlie Goo will put it together for you.
Let's
I
go.
got mine.
So that's what we're here about, is supporting AZ brands,
Yes, sir.
artists, and a little of the bullshit too when that jumps off.
Straight up.
I will say the internet's been quiet in Phoenix lately. There was a while where the social medias was jumping with I mean real entertainment, like people snitching on tape and
It's going down.
and
back then.
artists arguing and beefs. And,
Right.
But it's been kind of mellow lately. But that's good. I think everybody's focused.
Bro, I
on,
think
you know,
all the
what's going
negative
on.
in the
Yeah.
world has made
Right.
people on the inside that's living life.
You don't want no
try
extra
to-
drama.
yeah,
no
it's
one
like,
wants any
bro, we
extra
trying to
drama
cut
right
all
now.
that off,
right,
bro.
right.
Big
And
facts.
no need to hang on to that bullshit.
Super
Right, exactly.
facts, bro.
And
Let that
that's
go.
kind of why I brought up the Charlemagne and Budden thing, is because, you know, I think now more than ever, I know our black leaders don't always agree, but I think it's time we come together. I said I slipped that in. I think it's time we
Bro,
come
you're
together
already-
more than ever and
Somebody-
be a united front. You know what I mean?
Hey, one thing about this though, like when you look at people and you'll be like, damn, they arguing, he must be cussing them out. Nah, we just communicating. That's how we
Right.
communicate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
White people have that problem. They constantly think black people are more, and people do it to me in the same way. They think people think I'm mad or I'm upset when I speak about things. A lot of times I'm just speaking about something I'm passionate about.
There it goes.
And that energy comes out, especially with me, because my my voice rises.
Right.
And and my my hands may wave, or
Hey,
I
bro,
may,
you got to stand up for something too, as a man.
Right.
You gotta have
And you
something.
know, people that know me
do.
well know that that's just how I talk. But some
Straight
people
up.
some people sometimes think that you're upset when you're really just passionate about a situation.
Big facts. I
And
deal
there's
with
a-
that a lot. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. Well, as an artist, as a creative, I'm sure you have a lot of strong feelings about things. I
Definitely.
think most artists have a big heart,
Yeah.
and they feel things deeper, and the world hits them a little harder. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Most
you
artists
feel
are
that? You
fucking
agree with that?
misunderstood, bro.
Facts.
We just straight children of the corn,
Bro, what?
Just
Yeah.
straight
Come on
misunderstood, totally.
Come on now.
I agree. You know, I think artist Rakim has said this about himself, and his mother said it about him. I think Tupac has spoken to this about, you know, it's a man, especially a black man. It's hard to be sensitive or vulnerable in this
What?
world. So everybody is approaching these things in a different way because
Bro,
we can't
facts.
really be 100 with it because we're men, you know. And we're not allowed to be 100 with our emotions.
Come on now.
you know. But we, you know, but here we are. You know, we're artists. We're pulling together. Everybody's got a big heart, and we're trying to get through these weird times. And that's what that show was about. That show was, and it was a good night for me. I had fun that night, and it was a little oasis, you know, in the middle of the storm. You know,
It was
back then. Nobody was
took off.
knew what was going on.
Straight up.
you know. And but anyway,
Straight up.
if we do now, since then, what's going on with Micky Mann? Are you
Man,
releasing music?
so
I know
much.
some of the
She just dropped
touring.
something today.
So much.
You just released something today?
So much, bro.
Tell me, please tell us about it. What did you
Hey,
release
man.
today? Tell these people so I can be
I
quiet.
did, know what I'm saying? I tapped in for my ladies one time, got in the studio, wrote them a little something special. It's my new hit single, Baby Tonight, featuring Hazy Haze, you know what I'm saying? It's some big business going down. Everybody go stream it on Apple Music right now and on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Google Play, man. Let's run it up.
Yeah. What's the name of that again?
Baby Tonight.
Baby Tonight, just so we know. Yeah, I'm checking it right here. I got it in the email so we can play it. I'm going to download that. Everybody go stream it. Yeah, who produced it? Let's talk
Man,
about that.
Produced by Zigzag of MB Riders, know what I'm saying? It's going
Zigzag.
down. It's going down. We got some high production in this.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
And do you got this energy straight across the album like this, or where you going with it?
See, I do have a EP that I've been holding on and just building a catalog for. Cause when I come, I'ma come hard. You feel me?
I hear you.
And they gonna feel it. And to say that, the EP is called The Gas Station. Know what I'm saying? We got the album work cover done. We got everything done. We just keep cooking up, and we're being real picky on the selective songs. I mean, we probably recorded over 200 to 300 songs, and I'm still
2 to 3.
yeah. I only like 12 of them.
That's crazy. You recorded
But I
hundreds of
only
songs,
love 4
and you really only
you
like
see that?
you like 12, and you only love
feel
4.
me? It gets real.
Wow.
It gets real. We mean business when we come. We trying to give them quality work, man.
That's crazy right there. You doing all that work. So who do you mentioned the producer of this one song. Do you work with just him, or do you work with various producers?
I work with Slap God. I work with Zigzag. I work with my boy Luis. Those are the 3 main. I kind of like to stick to my main producers. Like, with my producers, I try to grow off a Future and a Metro type situation.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I work with any producer, but if they're not in my inbox or in my emails, I'm not really reaching out.
If they're not trying to work
Straight
with
up.
you know, because you got, I'm sure you have quite a few people trying to work with you. Right?
I got catalogs, bro.
Right.
My email is filled with
But
catalogs.
it must be
dope
because
producers.
you just say you just recorded a few hundred songs,
Yes,
so you
sir.
gotta have people
when
feeding
does this
that.
shit stop? Oh, fuck you. You don't give a motherfucker to catch up at all.
Bro.
You know, have you thought about not that your talent as an artist doesn't shine, because I definitely mentioned how great of a performer
Thank you,
are.
brother. I highly
I'm
appreciate
saying that to say this, just to clarify.
Yes,
have
sir.
you ever thought about ghostwriting or selling those songs? Because they may, you may just be a very hard critique on yourself. There may be some great jewels in there.
That is very
that someone
true.
else
Very
that's
true.
not as a gifted songwriter as you might be able to utilize. You know?
Speaking of that,
We're working on it, boss. Thank you. That's a big boss checking in.
hey,
Respect
thank
the
you.
underground.
Shout out, Justin.
Ikon. Respect the
Just to check in, we're working on it. Hey,
Radio.
Loud's working on it. You coming with, you got an old man dealing in charge of the technology. It's always a problem. So that's my bad.
We working.
To everybody out there that's trying to listen in, we're making the post public now.
Tap in,
You
man.
should be authorized to do it on my phone, Loud. I hope you can figure it out.
Let's
It's hard
go.
for me to do it at the same time.
Swerve and Kane.
We're in here
man.
with Micky Mann. It's very much about the live. It's very much about the clips. So don't worry about it. We're gonna run all the clips of this,
Love.
and we got people checking in. We've got various people always making sure we're providing you with the best possible broadcast here at
Yes,
Ikon
sir.
Radio and Respect the Underground. So you recorded hundreds of songs. I just saw you sent me 3 that I didn't have. I had the other 2, Saucin' and I'm Up. And we're gonna get into all these records.
Thank you.
No doubt. We listened to I'm Saucin' to open up. Let's talk about I'm Saucin'. When did you record that? Who did you work with?
Just to finish your other question.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
You're good, brother. You're good. Speaking of the ghostwriting,
Yes. Have you thought about ghostwriting? I skipped over that one. Go ahead.
I've actually this year I have locked in a publishing deal, and I am literally ghostwriting, getting paid for my studio time, my songs, and everything is pretty dope, man.
Sativa presents.
I'm glad you're doing that, man, because that's a big deal, man.
Bro.
That's a great big deal, because I'm telling you, it's no way in the world, if you're so prolific that you wrote hundreds of songs, that I would think definitely it's got to be some jewels in there, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, I got backpacks full of notebooks.
What the
stacked
fuck is you talking
front to
about, though,
back.
bro? Let these
Front
people
to
know what
back.
you're talking about.
What is?
bro.
I mean, when I see I'm Up and I'm Saucin', I get those. That's self empowerment right there. That's motivational, inspirational. I'm doing me. I get those. And you mentioned the joint for the ladies that we're gonna get into. So what are the other messages Micky Mann is trying to relate to the people?
Man,
because I imagine you have to write about everything if you can.
I'm touching. I'll write
songs.
a country song right now if I have to.
I bet. Hey, that
Straight up.
was the move like a year ago,
Straight-
wasn't it?
yeah,
Or when
it
was
really
that? When was
was.
dude? That was the move. Like I thought country
A
rap
year or
was
two.
good take off, and
It
it was
was
just
just-
like a breath in the air. It passed.
Yeah.
I guess it's maybe a good thing. I don't know. It's up to everybody doing it. Whoever's out there doing it. I know there is some bunch of crazy white boys in the
Run it
South
up.
doing country rap.
Straight up.
And so shout out to everybody who's taking hip hop and doing their own thing with it. I think
Facts.
that's the beauty of it, that you can
That's
do
the art.
whatever you want. And when I was an active artist, it hadn't opened up like that. Nowadays, no matter what we thought back in the day, you couldn't be the whitest white guy, the Indian guy, the Native American
Bro,
guy.
music is coming from
Everybody is doing hip
everywhere,
hop
bro.
today, right?
Straight
Everybody's
up.
doing hip hop. It's all good. It's no problems. It's wonderful.
Straight up.
Are we good, Loud?
Yeah.
Are we on deck?
Yes, sir.
I hate to hold this wonderful broadcast away from the people out there because
Man, we live.
this is what we're about, bringing in the great artists of Arizona and letting them explain themselves to you. So let me, now that I can relax and get back into it, and hopefully we're doing this correctly, where does hip-hop start for Micky Mann? What is your, I know you wanted, I told the younger guys, you're wonderful because you grew up with it your whole life.
Fact.
So I imagine maybe you had the magic uncle everybody seems to have, or the older brother, or the dad,
school,
whatever, or your older friends. Who turned you on to hip hop?
I had the queen of the scene, Candylicious, Candy Vicious. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
I'm telling you, this woman, I watched everything from a baby. I mean, Biggie Smalls held me.
Pardon me for naming men.
Lil'
It was
Kim
a lady.
held
It was a
me.
lady.
Hold
that
on,
turned you.
hold on. So you was basically a DJ Khaled baby, right?
Hey, real, yeah. I was into life my whole time. Like this music shit is really all I know, bro.
Right.
Literally.
Okay.
Hold on. Hey, then he brought this motherfucker brought a camera person in here strapped up. I'm like,
hey, we running
Shout to the
straight
camera.
like that.
Shout to the camera.
Security camera, like
Everybody strapped up.
We won't put her on
These
blast,
niggas
but
got
this is that. Yeah, she just tapped it just to let y'all know.
Excuse me.
If anybody out there has got any problems with Mickey, she just tapped it. She just gave it a
Know
little
what I'm saying?
rub, like
Solo dolo. Know what I'm saying? For a reason, man.
she said. Oh, you mean this?
Comfortable. Know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Love,
yeah.
love.
Well, you know, I feel a little naked because I've never been a gun owner, and out here in Arizona, it's definitely a gun
Hey,
culture.
these times, brother, you need one, bro.
I know,
For
I
real,
do,
for
I
real.
do, I
Even
feel
if
it.
you ain't in
Not
no
even
type
to
of
be, not
mess,
that, yeah, just
protection. Period.
Yeah, that's a bit of my white privilege. Is the fact that I don't own a gun.
Hey,
You know, the
man's right.
fact that I feel like I don't have to own a gun is a part of my white privilege.
Straight
so
up.
I'm being honest about that. I'm owning
real.
up to that.
Officer.
It really does. I know.
With my family, though, with my luck, if I call the cops, they gonna show up and take me away. They gonna because the rest of my family looks very Caucasian. Yeah.
I feel that, bro. I feel it.
They gonna show up like, which one of y'all's got the nickname? I bet it's you. Come with us, sir. Come with us.
You with the baseball hat.
Yeah,
turned backwards.
you with the red hat. You see you. Come on, get over here.
All I'm saying.
But so
it's real.
Micky Mann has always been immersed in music. Who gave you the idea that you wanted to do this? Who was that inspiration?
Just being around. Honestly, it was Candy Vicious.
When you say explain to me, because I'm null and void sometimes. I'm dyslexic. I'm an older man. I smoke a lot of medicine.
Hey.
Who is Candylicious?
Candylicious.
And please say her full name one more time.
Candylicious, Candy Vicious.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying?
This is a relative of yours? Was she in the industry? I'm dumb. I don't know who is this. Is it? I don't.
Everybody that does know me in Arizona, this is my business partner. But if you know me, this is my mother.
Okay.
You feel me?
That's live.
So,
That's live.
Yes,
Either
sir.
way.
It's
Either
in
way,
the blood. It's in the blood all the way. I mean, this woman.
Well, Waka Flocka's mother is dope, so you don't have to feel bad about your mother
Usher's
being
mom,
involved.
Waka's
Usher's mom,
mom,
all these moms.
Everybody.
You don't. Yeah, and it's to have someone in your corner. I wouldn't in that position. I wouldn't want it to be anybody else if I was you.
She won 22 consecutive wins on par 92.3. Know what I'm saying? She first record deal with Columbia Records.
I'm new to the area,
bro.
I'm new to Arizona. So what I'm saying is, what I'm asking is, the people that are around this area have lived here. They would know when you're saying Candylicious. They know who you're talking about.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Just to clarify, because I'm dumb, like I said.
Good,
I'm new here. I'm new here.
bro.
I'm humble, but I'm new here. So Candylicious was your mom?
Yes,
so
sir.
She was an R&B singer,
artist, hip hop, freestyle rapper.
Okay. Pardon me
She's
again.
murdering beats.
Pardon me again. Pardon me,
bro. Freestyle, bro. She beat 22 men on par 98.3.
Much in the way of Roxanne
in the freestyle
Shante.
battle.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Know what I'm saying? She got her first Columbia record deal. Her first record was produced by LL Cool J. I'm going to do my
Googles and my knowledge when I leave here.
Brother. Yes,
when
sir.
I leave here, I'm going to do my knowledge on your mom. That's a beautiful thing, man. And having somebody in the family that has experience with the industry is incredibly key.
Yes, sir.
Because when you come from a family like mine who didn't even understand the jobs of management, they didn't even, to them it's all magic.
Right.
However somebody becomes a Hollywood or a music star, to them it was all magic. They had no clue of the path. They never knew anybody that worked in the industry. They had no knowledge of the jobs that surround the industry. So it never seemed like a real thing to them.
Right.
So I know growing up with your mom, you had the complete opposite of that. She saw it, the goods and bads. Not only did she know that it existed, she could help you walk through when you start dealing with deals, or to tell you to avoid deals altogether.
Facts.
In certain situations, because she had that experience. And I mean, Columbia Records, huh? That's incredible. I don't want to make this about your mom, but that's incredible.
It's
that's
major,
a big
bro.
coming from out
the
here.
Blueprint got to be said. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
I'm
a
proud
wonderful
of it.
thing. That's a beautiful thing. You
Know what
know.
I'm saying?
Now I feel better because I know how to address Candylicious, and we know what's going on. For everybody out there that's dumb like me, you can know as well.
Hey, there's a lot of history in this game, man.
So that's great in itself. Well, right now, let's get into some more music. I want y'all to be totally exposed to Micky Mann's music while he's here today, because it's a wonderful thing.
Tap in.
You know, it's a beautiful thing. So let's get into I'm Up. Now, who produced I'm Up?
This was produced by my boy Slap God, you know what I'm saying?
Slap God. I like the name. All right, well, let's get into it. There's no reason not to. Let's go. I'm Up.
I'm
Micky
Up.
Mann.
Let's go. Go download Gravity Jump on Google Play right now. You can hear this song.
We talked about it. Let's get into it. Baby Tonight, featuring Hazy, right here on Respect Underground.
Let's go.
Respect the underground. Ikon Radio, Swerve and Kane Radio Podcast. That was Baby Tonight.
Yes,
by
sir.
Micky Mann. Man, that was a banger. That was, man, that's got commercial record written all over it. It's also got written all over it that you picked it from a lot of records. That sounds like the cream of the crop.
Bro,
and that's the benefit to recording a lot and picking the best
yes, sir.
Your records sound like the cream of the crop. That sounds like a quality record right
Thank
there.
you. That's all we're trying to produce, man.
That record is just out today, so please go stream that everywhere. I'm assuming it's available on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
Would that be correct? Okay,
yes, sir.
Good. So there it is, available on all platforms. Please go stream Baby Tonight, Micky Mann today, right here at Ikon Radio. We love bringing the artist in. Who are your influences today? Do you have any influences today?
Today,
are your influences?
I would say,
what's going on?
I mean,
okay.
I just love music, bro. But what I'm listening to,
I mean, because there's melodies, you know, there's R&B, there's of course hip hop. There's a lot of things going on in your music. So I can see, you know, you drawing from a lot inspiration from a lot of places. But
the whole world. I mean, I could be listening to oldies. I could be listening to some new shit.
Who was your mom's favorite artist coming up when you were a kid? Who was your mom into?
It would be Mos Def. It would be
Fugees.
It would be Outkast.
Late '90s sounds like late '90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you kind of got that flavor like.
Called Tribe Quest. All that.
I think we're maybe not consciously, but I think subconsciously I'm hearing your inspirations in the artists you're naming.
For sure.
Okay.
On my upcoming bios,
and
you would see
great
those
inspirations,
names.
by the way. Great inspirations because one, the proof is in the pudding. You're making great product, but I mean, we all love the artists that you mentioned. Or at least I did. I don't want to speak for everybody.
I love real hip hop just as much as all this new stuff. You feel me?
Sure, and I'm sure you do. You know, I mean, your mom was a freestyle battler,
straight up.
It doesn't get much more hip hop than that. I mean, you know.
Hey, so bro told us he was held by Lil Kim and Biggie Smalls, so he definitely hip hop.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I missed that part. Hold on, let's go back. When you said those words, you meant they held you as a child?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
They came into my apartment. I was a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, right.
The DJ that was at the concert mixing for them, was affiliated with my mom's.
Okay,
it was like they ain't trying to go out there like that.
Right.
Where's the spot at? They pulled up, came and kicked it.
Wow.
They was real people just like us. You feel me?
No.
Real legendary, man.
Hey, well, that is legendary.
Straight
you
up.
know, to be held by what some would
Thank
consider the king and queen of hip hop at a certain point in history. To be held by them, that's a beautiful thing. That's wonderful.
Straight up.
Incredible, man. Incredible. Well, you learn new things all the day. I'm learning about a great artist that I didn't know about, and then I'm also learning about Micky Mann. The first one being your mom, Candylicious.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's generational. That's crazy to me. That's such a wonderful thing, man. So how is it being? You mentioned, is she your manager? Did you mention that?
Yes, she is my business partner. We own our company.
Right, business partner.
A few of them.
How is it? I've been in business with my father. But I've never been in business with my mother. How is it being in business with your mother?
Very different from being in business with a man.
Sure.
You can break down more stuff. You know what I'm saying? The more walls built, it's kind of easier to break down them doors.
Right.
With the woman. And I mean, of course we always have our differences. We don't agree on everything, but when it's about business, the right decision gets made. Sure.
Well, you know, I've heard other artists deal with this. I mean, but it seems to me very intimate. But like I said, I wouldn't. You know, that's such an important person in your career. And they can be so positive or so negative depending on who they are. I mean, I can't imagine a better person, or at least it may be some downfalls, but that trust is such a huge issue. Right. And you have that trust. You can work on everything else. Usually, if you have that trust and that big base of trust.
And I'm very family oriented, so it's like all my businesses consist of my family, straight up.
Okay.
That's how I'm running at all times.
Okay. Now there was
40 in a click.
There was a brand that we added to the flyer.
Yes, sir.
Is that your brand as
yes,
well,
sir.
or are you a representative? That's you're
CEO.
owner of Filthy Idols? Okay, because some artists represent brands and some
Correct.
artists it's their brand. I just want to be clear.
Right.
Good shit.
Filthy Idols is your brand. That's
Yes, sir.
a clothing label, just so everybody knows?
It is a distribution company, an umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Umbrella of Universal Music Group and Sony.
Okay.
We
So
do
you try to
major
get-
distribution for music, film, and books.
I'm sorry then. There's nothing to do with clothes. You're a distribution company.
I do have a clothing store.
And you- yeah, right. And you-
www.filthyidols.com.
There you go.
No,
Okay, so everything's involved.
shut that out,
everything.
bruh.
We
But
work
Filthy Idols is mainly focused on distributing
Correct.
music.
Correct.
Media.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. And under the umbrella of who again? That sound like also some big names.
Universal Music Group and Sony.
Okay. Universal Sony. There's some names
with that,
we've
with
heard
that
before.
hookup, are you working with any local artists here with that? Or
I'm working with all Arizona artists, man. Tap in. Our first one was Bo Nice 500. Actually, he's a Westside Maryvale representative. you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Shout Wo Nice. I know
Yes,
him
sir.
online, not in real life, but I know Wo Nice. Yeah,
My
sure.
brother.
Okay.
Tap in with his music. Bro's a
Okay, no
great
doubt.
artist. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Straight up. Bro's working right now. I kind of signed a lot of people, but the way things were working out, we just went separate ways.
That's right.
We
We
know what I'm
tried.
saying?
If it
How
doesn't
business
work,
works. How
no hard
business works,
feelings. We
straight
just
up.
part ways.
We
Right,
didn't
right, right,
agree
right.
on a few things,
New group.
and that's what it was. But hey, look at all the artists today. We all shining bright. Everybody's bossing out right now, and I love it, man. I love it. We still work. Everybody still works today together. You feel
Sure,
me? So
right, right.
that's the brightness and the light of it. Like,
Sure.
ain't no weird ass grudges, none of that. What people like to get into and will actually keep the grudge on for views and all the extra little things that come with it. But nah,
Right.
everybody was real and about their business, and that's how we rocking, man.
That's a beautiful thing.
Straight up.
And when you're doing good business, I think it's easier to get together and part ways and maybe do business in the future if things
bro.
come back around.
That brings
If you're
in
not there is
longevity,
a-
bro.
Yeah,
It really does.
We spoke.
burn
We
that
was talking
bridge.
about it off air earlier. There is a little bit of bad business in the air. I think, like I
Always.
told somebody, I think Phoenix is a big enough city to where it gives the illusion that you can do bad business on one side of
Facts.
the town and skate to the other side of the town.
Arizona
And I
is
come from a
very-
I come from a city that was too small to do that.
Right,
So-
right.
So it really didn't pay. If in my home city, if you did something like that, you just had to move. It wasn't any staying
Out
in the
here,
city,
bro.
you know, but
If you have a face card, you can't do nothing stupid, bro.
Right,
And
right,
if you are,
right.
you stupid, bro.
yeah. Okay.
Like,
all right. Well, that's words
You gotta
for Mickey.
move smart
That's
out
words for
here.
Mickey.
You gotta
That's
move
words for
smart
Mickey.
out here, straight up.
So, did you grow up in Arizona?
Yes, I'm a West Side Maryvale. Well, really, I started on East Side, 37th and McDowell.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? On the
Okay.
East Side, then we moved to the South Side. Around 4th grade, I moved on to the West Side and got my grown man on 91st Avenue in Cano.
Okay.
I was in Amberlea.
Was that a different? Was that any culture shock moving to Maryville? Or was that basically the same thing you'd experienced?
Being an
Because
Arizona,
I'm not from here. I'm trying to learn about the regions. Yeah.
Being
yeah.
an Arizona native, it wasn't too much big of a difference. It was just as far as just placing yourself where you're at, knowing where you're at. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
All right.
that's all that was. And
Okay.
after 4th grade, I got
Are
my
you-
5th and 6th and all the way up. So I got my grown man on the
Pretty
West Side.
soon,
So that's
right.
where I
right.
I
That's
rep,
where you got
feel
your
me?
experiences.
Yes,
You
sir.
chewed some bubble gum,
All
maybe
the-
had a
all the
beer,
good stuff,
talked to
know
a
what I'm
lady,
saying?
talked to a young lady or
Lost my
something.
virginity.
Now,
Shout out to West Side.
we had Mo Dollar in here.
Hey, Mo Dollar.
You familiar
Good
with Mo?
family.
Y'all cool?
Yes, sir.
Because he was repping Maryville as
Hey,
well.
yes,
and
sir.
I imagine if he mentioned
on,
that
man.
he mentioned all the artists out there pretty much are familiar with each
Yup.
other. So I was asking, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
bro, that's home.
And exotic pop and
All that.
We had
I'm
all.
telling you, I'm
and,
walking the
and
West
and
Side with my shoes
Pop is
off.
popping.
I love the West Side.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Straight up.
West Side ain't cool, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
The West Side is the best side.
Hey, bro, I come from South Phoenix, Central Phoenix, bro.
That's
and I come
home?
to the West Side, bro. Y'all motherfuckers crazy out
Bro,
there, bro.
this-
With that
hold on,
driving
this-
shit,
is
Is
the
the,
new
is the
bro.
West
West Side?
is the
The
West Side
new-
the, is the West Side the hood? I
6
just want to
lanes
ask
of
West Side. is-
traffic and shit.
This new West Side look like Little Mexico, bro. Everybody,
Like Guadalupe? I was
I'm
over,
telling
I
you,
know Guadalupe.
It's
Is
from
it like
everybody
Guadalupe?
that's coming out, from everybody that's been flooding over the years. All the families are coming to Arizona. It's just flooding and flooding.
Okay.
Then it's a retirement state, so everybody, their grandpas, everybody's out here, bro. It's flooded. Know what
Because
I'm
you know,
saying?
I rode through Guadalupe in the streets. They actually are Calle de Main Street.
It's worse out.
So I was like, wow.
out
I was
here.
like, when I turned
Out
that,
here,
when I
bro.
bent that corner, I was like, whoa, this is.
That's 25 miles per
This is
hour
different.
in
Yeah,
Guadalupe.
yeah,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
let y'all know that right now.
Yeah,
Out
you
there's
ride
kinda
slow. I
desolate.
figured that out. I did figure that out. I was like, I'm in unknown territory. I'm gonna ride slow.
Straight up.
I'm gonna ride slow.
Nah, but man, I love the West Side, bro. I love the West Side.
Okay, cool, cool. I'm just trying to figure out the lay of the land. Like I said, I've only been here 3 years, and
Yes,
I'm just
sir.
figuring it all out. I've got a lot of respect and love from the community, and I'm trying to give it back.
Right.
And you know, I'm not trying to avoid the hood like the rest of the white folks out here. I'm actually seeking it out
Straight up.
to go
straight
hang
up.
out every now and then. You know, maybe
Hey,
not.
we don't bite.
Maybe not live there anymore.
Bro, I
but,
feel
you know,
safer in the hood than standing next to a cop.
yes.
And that's
Every
fucked
day,
up.
every day, all day. Yes. Even me.
Well, all
yes,
my chains on, everything on.
Yeah.
No gun.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
at home.
You know, because
because
Arizona is kind of, I don't know if y'all know this, but Arizona is a little white, just in general. It tips toward the white scale. And especially in Scottsdale, it gets,
Scottsdale's where it's
gets
at.
uncomfortably white.
That's
I mean,
that's where it's at.
Well,
Where
I
the
have-
whiteness ends up.
yeah,
at.
it's very-
Central Chandler too.
Chandler, Gilbert. You can tell by the names.
Gilbert.
Chandler, Gilbert.
But it's still a
Scottsdale.
mixing pot. It's still a mixing pot.
Now y'all
Like,
are cool. Y'all are cool. I like it in Phoenix. Don't get me wrong, but I come from a city that's like 30 to 40% black folks, and here it's like I don't know 8 or 10% black.
Right,
folks,
right.
something like that.
Definitely.
So it just feels a little. It just feels a little whiter here.
Right,
I'm
right,
saying
right.
this. I'm not worried about none of that shit because
Bro.
where
That's
I'm
why I look
from,
for the
we used
culture.
to get pulled over by the police. They pass by. If you
Man.
trying to even look like they own you, bloop, bloop.
bro, you walk.
Here, I'm good. I'm like,
I know that it seems like it's you
I'm
really got to.
good.
You really got to do something very flagrant to run
you
into a
have
policeman
to be
here.
a damn idiot to get pulled.
I
over.
regularly drive home 90 miles an hour and no one has a
All
problem
the
with it.
time.
Yeah, I know. That isn't a fun thing about living out here. You can drive fast. On the highway though. They'll
Highway.
catch you with that photo.
They
They'll catch you with that
catching that
photo
ass.
on the regular streets. But I'm gonna tell y'all something about the photo.
Yeah.
If you're like me and you don't know many, if you don't have
Oh,
people,
you told me that game.
if you don't have people come to your house, if you get the photo ticket, all you have to do is not answer your door for 90 days,
Sure. I'm not gonna get you.
and that
Don't do
ticket
it.
goes away.
I don't know who's at my
Don't do
door.
it. Don't put it out there.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just he don't hear. He don't hear.
Don't even look at the
He don't.
people.
I start doing fucked up voices and shit. I be like, he don't hear. He don't hear.
Not me.
Yeah, and you know, if you avoid it for 90 days, you don't get the ticket, which I think that is incredibly nice of a state government or a city government to be that. You know, like to me, that's like a game to where if I win $300.
Hey, straight up.
Because my ticket was over $300.
Straight up.
And I didn't speak to anybody for 90 days. I didn't even speak to my family.
Like,
I
it's
said, I ain't
gone,
talking to
you
no-
was gone.
That's $300.
That's a game to be played.
I might go over to Debbie's and get a BOGO ounce for that or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm almost right up to my BOGO again.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Last time I went to Debbie's, I got 20% off my total purchase. So I got
look at
something
that.
nice.
Yeah, and
Hell yeah.
Debbie does a 5. We're trying to really become friends with Debbie's dispensary. If you
I
can't
fuck
tell,
with Debbie's.
but Debbie's does a 5-tier first-time patient buyer thing where you get some kind of deal each time for 5
Bro,
times.
rack up the points.
My
bro.
dumb ass ain't even been there once yet. It's
Bro.
because it's on the north side. I got to get
They
there.
taking $5. You keep racking up points. They taking
The young lady was
$5
shaking.
off
What were
every
you?
time.
You was shaking that thing,
I
and
done
I know
racked
you got the
$100
gat. I got a little scared. I ain't gonna lie. I got
Two more motherfuckers.
I was like, is she over there shaking the gat at me in the corner of my eye? I had to check. I had to say, woo!
Old school gas.
She was like, fuck Debbie's. I go to True Man. All right, it's okay. It's okay. Whatever one you like. Whatever one you like. All right. Well, we're in here with Micky Mann.
Hey,
We
man.
got to with our other artists to get ready to show, so we got to keep it moving. I
Let's-
want to get to this
oh.
last song, Intentions, before we go.
Oh man,
What's
Tell us about something.
Intention?
Bro.
Sounds like it might be on another level.
intentions.
What's
is
Intentions
hard.
about? Yeah.
Hey, bro, I dropped some real stuff, and there, that one right there was just a spare of the moment. I got put in the studio and I just dropped the freestyle, and I'm speaking on family on that. I'm speaking on true intentions. You feel me? This is going to be available as well in the new video game that's on Google Play. Called
Fuck out of here.
Gravity
You got
Jump.
you got a song in a video game?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Gravity
Z,
Jump.
y'all need to
Know what I'm
stand
saying?
up for these artists doing major
Arizona's
things out
going
here.
on the map, man.
Did you hear him say he has a distribution company under the umbrella of Sony
and Universal?
Epic.
And he's got this song Intentions debuting in a video game
Yes,
on Google
sir.
Play.
Yes,
what's
sir.
the name of the video game so we can go play?
Gravity Jump.
Gravity
Available
Jump.
on all tablets and Android phones, and
Gravity
it's coming
Jump.
to the iPhone
Download
soon.
that
It's
bitch
coming
right
to
now.
iPhone soon,
Gravity
you Android
Jump.
motherfucker.
Shout out my
Everybody
Angel,
gets
man.
this. Let's listen to Intentions. Micky Mann. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Damn.
All right, man, that's a banger right there in the video game on Google Play. The name of the video game is
Let's go. Gravity Jump.
Gravity Jump.
Go
All right.
download it right now.
Download Gravity Jump.
Hey,
Listen
man.
to
On
Intentions.
Google,
It's in
on
the video
Google.
Go
game.
download the new movie on Amazon Prime called Be Our Guest. My new hit single did make it in the trailer and in the movie. It's streaming in
You got a lot of shit
theaters.
to keep up with,
It's
bruh.
streaming in theaters in over 100 countries. Know what I'm saying?
So you got a song in the
Damn,
movie, a song in the
motherfucking
video
thing.
game. You got a distribution company, and you're in set. I
Epic.
even say you're
We
ready to
working.
make moves. You're making moves. Thanks
Hey,
for
we
blessing
working.
us with
Man,
your
thank you
presence
for
today,
having
Mickey.
me, big bro.
It's been
Straight
so
up.
good to talk about you.
Hey,
It's
love.
been so good to talk to you,
Thank
and
you.
I know you're going to be an inspiration to these artists out here, and that's
Thank
why
you.
I'm so grateful for you coming in.
Hey, thank you, big bro. Straight up. Hey, I want to give all praises to the
Yeah, yeah.
Most High, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Shalom to all 12 tribes of Israel.
Yes,
Today is the
sir.
Sabbath day, the seventh
Shalom.
day. You know what I'm saying? That was blessed, holy. Hey, everybody tap in. Shout out to all my Israelites. Let's get it.
Thank
Hey,
God.
respect. I can't add nothing to that, but peace and respect.
Love,
Peace,
brother.
peace.
Shalom.
Blessings.
Yes, sir.
Mickey Mann, thanks so much for coming in. Everybody, check him out. Let him be an inspiration. Make your moves. Multiple different ways. You got money and inspiration and music going out and coming in
thank
with
you,
movies,
brother.
video games.
Yes, sir.
You're an incredible inspiration to these artists. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank
all right?
you, brother. That's all I could do. Hey, thank y'all for having me, man. I wouldn't have it no other way.
No doubt.
Yes,
we will
sir.
get into LMG, talk my shit as Mickey Mann
Let's
gets
get
out.
him,
Get into some
Swerve.
AZ music. Thanks for coming, Mickey
Yes,
Mann, once
sir.
again.
Hey, MickyMan.com. Log on right
Grind all day, grind all day, I grind all day, you grind all day, you grind all day, I grind all day, I grind all day, you grind all day, grind all day, grind it all day, grind all day, grind it all day, grind 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 all day, you grind all day, I grind all day, you grind all day, I grind all day, you grind all day, I grind all day, let's grind all day, let's grind all day, I grind it all day, grind all day, grind it all day, grind all day, grind it all day, grind all day, grind it all day, grind all day. For the money, man, I hustle what I'm grinding for. New Benz, Lamborghini, doors I'm shining for. Try to stop that paper, got them killers at your door. All been in jail, we all got felonies, no drug charge, but still cook it up. Salt, deadly, stick it up.
Ikon.
Put it in the dirt.
Radio.
I've been hustling since '94. Hop on a bike, put it in the bag. Traffic to work, shit you never had. I like designer clothes, I like designer shoes. Caught me a coupe, better get two. It ain't tricking if you got it. I spin it with a hotness. You only live once, better get your bag, real niggas won't stop it. It's time to show out, get my paper, flip another house. At the peso, baby, southwest to the dirty south. It ain't tricking if you got it. I spin it with a hotness. You only live once, better get your bag, real niggas won't stop it. It's time to show out, get my paper,
Let's go.
flip another house. At the peso, baby, southwest to the dirty south. Grind all day, I grind all day, you grind all day, you grind all day, I grind all day, I grind all day, you grind all day, grind all day, grind it all day, grind all day.
My man came in with a box of Budweiser. We gonna turn up.
Grind all day, grind all day, grind all day, grind all day, you grind all day, I grind all day, grind all day, I grind all day, you grind all day, I grind all day, you grind all day, grind all day, grind it all day, grind all day, grind it all day, grind all day.
Hey, we were just talking about artists that have music popping in different ways, different platforms. I just checked into my Reels. I shot a Reels the other day. That's a new thing on Instagram to take the place of TikTok, if you don't know. And as I was selecting a song from their pre-made list, an Arizona artist had his song on the Reels selection already. It goes by the name of Arizona Bobby. It's Paid Lemonade. Let's do it. Check him out. Make a song on Reels. Make a video with an Arizona artist. All my artists out there doing it. Let's go.
Know about that shit. Yeah. 2 shots of Patron. You already know nigga in the motherfucking zone. Yeah. What it is? Yeah. Every day I know that I'ma get paid.